Good day YouTube, welcome back to the channel. I'm Hills on the Hunt, and in today's video we don't have movies but we have movie related posters from Japan. So let's go. Alrighty, welcome back to the channel. So yeah, something different in the video today. These are movie posters, Japanese movie posters, Japanese Chirashi posters. Now these are given to moviegoers in Japan, in the foyer area or as they enter the cinema. They're little flyers, but they've become kind of collectible over the years. And I've had them for the last few years, and ever since in the last 3 or 4 years I've started going back to Comic Cons and getting things signed by people. I've wanted to kind of be something different. Like, people take loads of like big kind of wall posters and items and movie boxes and Funko Pops and all that kind of stuff to get signed, but I wanted something that I can just stick to in terms of one collection, just one simple thing that I can get signed by people. And then I came across these Japanese posters on eBay, I think it was, and I picked up a couple for an event I was going to. And yeah, the first one I picked up was the Terrifier poster, which I had signed by Samantha Scaffiardi, who plays Victoria. And ever since then I've been kind of hooked on them because it just looked different, and her reaction to seeing them was just kind of gave me my answer to say, yeah, this is what I want to do, this is kind of what I want to have signed. So I'm going to show you ones that I have signed and ones that I don't have signed in the collection yet, but eventually at some point hopefully to meet up with some guests from those franchises and movies, and yeah, to get bits signed. So these are the ones I do not have signed. I'll show you front and back, and yeah, they look really cool and they look really different, which is kind of why I wanted them, because they just stand out a little bit more. So the first one we got is from the movie Spider. So like I said, these are given to moviegoers whenever they go to watch a movie in Japan. So they are quite rare and they are quite collectible. But yeah, that's that one. Next one is The Descent, which is a phenomenal British movie. So I'm looking forward to an event where Shauna McDonald is there, and most of the other cast, Natalie Mendoza, Saskia Mulder, Miana Buring, Alex Reed, Nora Jane Noon. But yeah, like, they're really cool and really nice. Looking to get them all framed, like, once I've got them signed, and yeah, just add them in. The Substance. Now with this one, I bought a poster of a seller on eBay, I think it was, and I bought like 2 or 3, and he threw a few in for free. So this one and the Spider one were thrown in for free, which is really cool, really nice. Of course, Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Again, I've been to events and I didn't have a chance to pick up a poster, so I haven't had anything signed, but I cannot wait to get this one signed. This is the original 1974 movie, so I know there's been cast members kind of on and off, so yeah, I think in the next year I'm definitely looking out to grab to more events to get them signed. This is Alien Covenant. There you go. Just a very nice dark black poster. That will look so nice with a silver pen over it. Contagion. There's a decent cast in it, but again, it's just any of them kind of being available to sign these things. So yeah, The Curse of La Llorona from the Conjuring universe. It's a really nice poster, this one. One of the greatest films ever, Suspiria. Just one of the best films ever. Such a nice poster. So I'm hopeful, I'm extremely hopeful that there's an event that I went to last year, and I'll show you some of the posters I picked up from there. sorry, not picked up from there, but I had signed from there, called Weird Worcester, and it was the first one they ever did, and it was just Italian cinema based, and some of the people there were just phenomenal. It was such a good event. I know they've announced Weird Worcester 2, so they just haven't announced any guests yet, but I'm so excited to go to that. I do love Italian cinema, I do love Giallo cinema, Argento, Fulci, Lamberto Bava, Mario Bava, just all of that, just absolutely love it. So yeah, so and then there's a couple more. So Scream, which is again such a nice poster. This is the original first Scream movie. And last but not least is The Nun. So that's all the ones I have currently in the collection that are unsigned. This is, and now I'll show you all the ones that I have signed currently. There is one more that I have signed, but I don't have it with me yet. So basically what happened was, in October, there was an event called For the Love of Horror in Manchester. It's a huge event. I had booked tickets to go to the event, and I had tickets to get stuff signed by this one person, but health reasons and whatnot, I couldn't go. But my friend Hannah, who was there, she was kind enough to take the poster for me and get it signed. That poster, I will, if technology helps me, I'll put a picture up of the poster while I'm talking, so you can see it. But it was the Final Destination poster signed by Devon Sawa, which I was so excited to get signed, and it's a really nice signature. So I'll show you that while this video is playing. But we'll go into the ones I do have signed. So I mentioned Weird Worcester, and if you have seen these movies, they are phenomenal. They are from Lamberto Bava, and they are Demons and Demons 2. So this one is double-sided, but because I wanted them framed, I got a secondary Demons poster, which I think, I mean, they both look really nice. But yeah, you can see here on the corner there, comes up, that's Lamberto Bava, the director, and there is Greta, who is in the movie. So that's that one, and again, Demons 2, some signed by Lamberto Bava as well. So really nice to meet him. Such a genuine guy, and had a photo op with him. Again, if technology works and whatnot, I'll post the photos up that I had taken. So you might or might not see them kind of here while I'm talking to you. But yeah, such a nice guy and such a friendly guy and such a cool person to meet. Such an icon in Italian cinema. Yeah, just so happy to meet him. Next one is the poster from Dusk Till Dawn, and this was signed by Fred the Hammer Williamson, as you can see him there. Fred Williamson's been in a lot of kind of 80s, 90s movies and things like that, a lot of blaxploitation movies, and but again, such a really cool guy, really friendly guy to meet. He was having the best time there. You could just see it in the way his mannerisms were and the way he was talking to each person who went up to his table to get stuff signed. And yeah, brilliant person. Again, so happy to have that signed. And it's hard to get frames for these, but I think IKEA do some. Yeah, I'm going to seek them out and go from there. The next one is a controversial movie. For many parts, but it's just controversial. Italian cinema, Ruggiero D'Addario, Cannibal Holocaust. Now, if you've seen this movie, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And the two main leads, Carl York, and Francesca Chiadi, both of them were there. Both of them were super friendly to chat with. We talked about kind of the movie in itself, trials and tribulations that they had. Yeah, just there's a release by Shameless, where there's a documentary in there, and they do an interview with Carl Thomas York, and he talks about the movie and how he almost opted out because of the controversial nature of what was being done in that movie. If you don't know, the movie was banned for many years, not even for cannibalism, but the fact that animals were actually willingly, livingly killed, not like they were actually live killings in the movie. And there's actually 2 releases of the movie on the Shameless disc. There's a normal cut with everything in it, and then there's a cut where they cut out all of the animal cruelty. So it's a very controversial movie. It's a very it's not for everyone. Like, I'll be 100% it's not for everyone, but there are some sick people out there who have watched the movie, and like, the movie portrays a powerful message in terms of people seeing cannibals and cannibalistic tribes as the villains. But if you're human people going into a cannibalistic tribe and deterring their way of life and torturing them, who really is the villain? Who really is the issue here? Is it you, or is it the cannibalistic tribe? And that's the message the movie tries to portray. It's one movie that you kind of have to watch once in your lifetime to say you've done it, but I guarantee not everyone will enjoy it. But yeah, they were super friendly, and they both signed it. So Carl Thorpe is up there in the black pen, it comes through, and Francesca Chiadi is there in the middle. So yeah, but a really nice poster. More Italian cinema. Dario Argento's Tenebrae. Now, if you know this iconic image, and the lady I met was Mirella D'Angelo, who is the lady in the image. Yeah, she's super nice. She's still super gorgeous even to this day. You know, Tenebrae is a phenomenal movie. If you have not seen it, definitely up there with one of Dario Argento's best. The movie revolves around the book called Tenebrae, and yeah, just things start happening, and that book seems to end up everywhere. But it's a phenomenal. This kill itself is just gruesome and brutal. It is a very good movie. Really good movie. Highly recommended if you have not seen it. Tenebrae. But yeah, Mirella D'Angelo, really nice person. And there's actually an event coming up in March called Horrified, and she's been signed on to be there as well. So I definitely might be making another trip there, because I didn't get a professional photo with her, just a table photo. So I definitely want something else in the collection that I can have framed. But yeah, Tenebrae. And we will finish up the Italian cinema. Just want to make sure. Yeah, we'll finish up the Italian cinema, moving to the slashers. So this is a 7 Days of Lucio Fulci poster. So in Japan, back on this day, in 2011, they had just a Fulci run of movies. So if you can see the back there, all the movies that they had. So you've got The Beyond, Murder Rock, Manhattan Baby, New York Ripper, The House by the Cemetery, City of the Living Dead. Obviously, City of the Living Dead, House by the Cemetery, and The Beyond, the Gates of Hell trilogy, just incredible. I'm so happy to have 3 on this one. So one I met at LFCC last year, which was Cinzina Monreal, which is just on the end there. And then Sylvia Colatina and Catriona McCall, who are both in House by the Cemetery. And yeah, just brilliant. Just so lovely, so charming guests. Just such a joy to meet, and so happy to get this. Again, all of them, they because of how unique these are, they took photos of them and tried to seek ones out for themselves. So, and that's again another reason why I just wanted to keep these in terms of a collection that I can just have and frame and just have around the house, just as display pieces. The signatures are so beautiful in terms of how they've done them in the silver, so they'll stand out really nicely. But so happy to have these. And yeah, Gates of Hell trilogy, Lucio Fulci's, you have to watch it. Just incredible, incredible movies. And they're not overly linked in terms of like a follow-on trilogy. They are just a trilogy of a trilogy, 3 movies, similar concepts, but they're phenomenal. They are so good. Highly recommend them. And we're finishing off with slashers. So Friday the 13th Part 7, New Blood, and yeah, I love the signature and the autograph and the print on this. Go away, I hate you, I wish you were dead. If you've seen the movie, you'll know what that entails. That before everything hits the fan, and Freddy comes back to life. The movie stars Jennifer Banco as a young Tina who has kinetic powers, and she gets angry at her dad, yells that out, and revives Freddy from his Jason from his watery grave. Where'd Freddy come from? Jason from his watery grave. Yeah, she's only in the movie for that little part. She's also the little girl. She also plays a little girl in Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3, Leatherface. So she's also in that as well. But yeah, she was really good in this. She was an absolute joy to meet. To the point where she was getting told off by the people working there because she spent so long with each of the guests, in terms of chatting with them and just having a laugh with them and just enjoying life, and she didn't care. And sometimes I get like you have time schedules you have to keep to, but people are paying for to meet you for autographs and stuff. Like I saw a lot of people meeting guests who are like 150 pounds, and you literally walk up to the guest, cat table, hi, sign it, off you go. I get it, but you could spend like 2 minutes. How's your day going? It will make you feel so much better. She spent 10-15 minutes with each person, and I kid you not, like at least 10-15 minutes talking about the movies, talking about her parts in the movie, talking about stuff she enjoyed and any issues that were had. And she was telling me a story about how she got into the business, and when she went for like trials and screenshots and all that kind of stuff, and how her mum supported her, and all of that kind of stuff she was talking about openly because she's proud of how she got there. And she was probably one of my favourite guests at this event. But yeah, Jennifer Banco, Friday the 13th Part 7. Next one is Thanksgiving, from Eli Roth. If you haven't seen this is a super fun slasher. Seriously fun. Some brutal kills in it. This was from can't remember his name. That's gonna bug me. Is it on here? No, but essentially he plays John Carver, so the man in the mask throughout the movie. He plays it. I'm terrible. I can't remember his name. That's gonna annoy me. But he was super friendly, super chilled, and Thanksgiving 2 has been announced to come out. I hope it's this year or next year. But I'll definitely be checking out Thanksgiving 2. If you have not seen this Thanksgiving, check it out. It's a super fun. If you're not affected by blood and gore and body parts being strewn all over the place, it's a fun slasher movie. Next one we have is Hills Have Eyes, Michael Berryman, who is right there, front and centre. Again, a really cool guest, met at LFCC this year. Hills Have Eyes, the original, it's just a classic. It's just a classic movie. Kind of American cannibal thrillers, tribal movies, and Don't Take the Wrong Path movies, and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, he was so nice to meet. Again, talking about the movie, and he just really enjoyed the concept and stuff like that. Yeah, Michael Berryman, Hills Have Eyes. Last but not least, if you remember at the start of me telling you these, that there was the first poster I bought in terms of getting signed. just before I go into it, actually, this was the other poster from the Jennifer Banco. This was the Leatherface poster. She's the one in the middle there. But it's obviously not a Chirashi poster, so I didn't want to kind of show it too much, but it was there, so I thought I'd show you it. This is Terrifier. And so this is actually the poster for Terrifier 2. And it was signed by, Samantha Scaffiardi, right up there at the top, right over Art's face. I obviously won't read out what it says, but if you can make out in the silver, good on you. I think Art's face covers it. But so, for those of you who don't know me as a person, I suffer with anxiety a lot. So me doing this is a huge step. It's a huge step in terms of me building confidence up to kind of talk in places and in crowded places. And when I first decided to get stuff signed, and I bought this first Chirashi poster, she was the first guest I met. And this was when Terrifier 1 just came out, before Terrifier 2 came out, so she wasn't a big name as she is now with how much the Terrifier franchise has kind of just exploded. So she was chilled. I was nervous as hell to kind of meet her because I just don't do well in crowded places and people that I don't know. So she was super friendly, super put me at ease. She could see that I was nervous, and she kind of just walked over, gave me a hug, and just kind of, we chatted about the movie, about her. She's never watched any of the movies because she can't deal with blood. But yeah, she was super friendly, and I kind of just wanted to put that into the video here because I feel sometimes it's nice to kind of just get an understanding of a person in terms of what they do and what they believe in and what they feel and stuff like that. So she was super friendly, and that poster will always mean so much to me because like I said, she was the first person I met, and I actually had a professional photo done with her, and she was super nice. So yeah, so I just wanted to put that out there. But that, everyone, thank you for sticking with me. Is the video for my Japanese Chirashi posters. I might review it again in about 6 months, 9 months, once I get a few more in and get a few more bits signed, and I'll have the final destination poster as well. But I'll put the pictures that Hannah sent me, if I can figure out how to do it, I'll put them into the video. But yeah, super excited. I really like these. Let me know what you think about these. Let me know if there's anything different to movies that you collect, and you know, so that's very, very different to just films itself. Yeah. If you like this, leave me a like in the comment, leave me a comment, and subscribe to the channel if you're happy with seeing what I'm doing here. Always new stuff coming in, so yeah, we've got a few more videos coming, and we'll go from there. So enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you so much for spending this time with me, and look after yourselves. Take care. Bye.